Welcome, Sammie. How are you today? Happy spring.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm very excited to have you here today to be our first guest on our podcast. I know you well from Sammie's Buddy Bench project. And we're here today to talk about something else very special to you, this World Changer movement. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so World Changers is an event that is going to be taking place on March 27th, and it is going to be to inspire girls all around the world to make a difference and to help get their project started if they have a project or just to be inspired. So World Changers has a grant as well. So there you can apply for the grant if you need maybe some money to help with a project that you want to start. And we are super excited to pick the winners of it. And even if they don't make it, we're always here for like to mentor them or mentor anyone just to kind of help them and help them inspire the world and help them be inspired and motivated. Also, the events will be taking place, I'm pretty sure, every other month. So that way, if you can't make it to one, don't worry because there will be other ones.
And we can include the link in the description below as well for you. So
Yeah.
we'll do that. Perfect. That's exciting.
Hopefully, it will inspire many girls around the world. And I am one of the co creators of this group. So that's been really fun. And yeah, it's just to inspire girls and let them know that they can make a difference in the world.
That's amazing, Sammie. So tell me how this all came to be. So you're the co-creator of this. Who are you creating it with, and how did this come to be? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so there's a global platform called She is the Universe, which is hosted by Lara Pena. And she recently, or a little while ago, had an idea to create an event called World Changers. And that would just be to inspire girls that maybe have a project, but they don't know how to get it started, or they want to maybe have a little bit more motivation. So
Okay.
she invited me, which I have been a part of She's the Universe for a while. She invited me, another girl named Lily Platt, and another girl named Sarah Serrani. And we are all creating this together just to help girls that need it and to help them get their projects started or inspire them.
It's amazing, Sammie. Now, also a big congratulations to you. You have a book deal. So you want to tell us about that? It's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you
Hmm.
so much. So I do have a book that will be coming out August 24th, and my book will be called Inspire the World, A Kid's Journey to Making a Difference. And I am just super excited for that and hoping that many, many people will be inspired because it's about my Sammie's Buddy Bench project, my journey, and how other people can make a difference no matter their age.
That's amazing. Now tell us about Sammie's Buddy Bench and your journey with that, please.
Yeah, so when I was 8 years old, I heard about the buddy bench. A buddy bench is a place for when someone is lonely, they can sit on the buddy bench and another person can come up to them and ask them to play and they can play together. I when I heard about this, I thought that it was an amazing idea and that I needed it and so many other people did too because it's not a good feeling to be lonely. So I didn't want anyone else to feel that way. When I told my mom about it, she said it was an amazing idea, and she did her research, found a company called Green Tree Plastics, which made benches out of recycled plastic caps and lids. And she told me about it, and I thought it was a great idea because it would be helping the environment and helping people make friends. So it was kind of like a two-in-one and really neat. So
Hmm.
we decided to shoot for our school decided to aim for one buddy bench in a year, but with the help of the whole community we ended up getting three buddy benches plus extra caps in just 2 months, which was just such an amazing opportunity, you could say, that I got to um, help so many people, and I'm still trying to inspire people to this day and help them.
Certainly do that. Can you tell me what your biggest challenge, what one of your challenges has been so far, and what you're most proud of?
Yeah, so I would say that those two go hand in hand. I would say that my biggest challenge was probably being able having to overcome shyness because you could tell that the very first video that my mom ever took of me, I was super shy, and I feel like I have definitely maybe changed a lot, and I'm hopefully getting better at my speaking skills. That's also one of my favorite parts, meeting new people, but also speaking out and learning so many new things, such as speaking skills and being able to be on a podcast like this.
Okay, that's wonderful. What would you say to other young girls who are shy?
Yeah, so I would say that to any young girl that is shy, that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and just get out there. I Everyone's been shy at least, or everyone's shy at some point, and yeah, so to any young girl that is shy, I would like you to know that everyone has been shy or lonely at some point in their life. And if you just put yourself out there and see maybe a person that's lonely, go up to them, and maybe they're facing the same challenges as you. You never know. So just go up to them and ask them if they want to be your friend, and that could change their life as well as yours.
Okay, thank you. You're also a kindness ambassador. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so all of my projects kind of revolve around kindness, and that's what I've been aiming for since I started this. Um, I just want everyone to know that kindness is contagious, and that um, anything, like one small thing, can make a big difference. It could be maybe with you wanted to solve plastic pollution, or you wanted to help people make friends. Anything can make just such a big difference in so many people's lives.
That's wonderful, Sammy. Can you tell me where the name Sammy Smiles came from?
Yeah, so the name of my podcast is Sammie Smiles, and I actually started a project a while ago called Sending Smiles,
Mhm.
which is when I send an encouraging letter to someone every day with a laminated smile to put a smile on their face. And I wanted to do the same thing with my podcast, but maybe reach a bit more internationally. So we kind of thought of something around the lines of sending smiles, but kind of, I don't know. We just,
You're wanting to share your kindness with the world.
yeah, yeah, I wanted to share my kindness with the world through my podcast, and hope to put a smile on everyone's faces, because especially now through COVID, people can be down. I've been down, and it's not a good feeling. So I wanted to put smiles on people's faces, and that's just kind of how Sammy Smiles came to be. And then now I think of it as kind of catchy, I guess.
It's amazing. Can I ask you a little bit about feeling down? Because I felt I have, everyone has. You're such an inspiring person and you have so much kindness in your heart and you share so much. And can you tell us a little bit about how you continue to move on and share your kindness even when you're feeling down? You're so selfless, and I love that about you.
Thank you so much. So yeah, um, when I feel down, and let's say maybe I have an interview to do, or it's right after school, and like I'm feeling really tired or down because maybe something bad happened that day, I just take it one step at a time, knowing that it will maybe hopefully inspire people around the world. And yeah, I just kind of think of it that way, knowing that I will be able to help other people through the interview or something like that. So yeah, just kind of take it one step at
That's
a time.
that's wonderful. And you have a very supportive mom, I know. I've communicated with her at different times. What would you say to other girls or and boys, definitely, who are feeling down?
Yeah, to anyone that's feeling down, um, just know that you're not the only one. You're not alone. I think everyone's felt down at some point in their life, and um, just yeah, like I said, just know that we're all in this together. You're not alone, and maybe talk to one of your friends about it or something, and they could probably help you.
So reach out.
Yeah, definitely
Reach out.
reach out to
Okay.
people. It could be hard sometimes, maybe you don't want to reach out to people, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
How can us adults help kids at this time?
Yeah, so I feel like adults can help kids like me by just supporting them and encouraging them through anything that they're doing. And because maybe they don't feel good about something, but if you encourage them and support them, it will make them feel a whole lot better and maybe want to be more out there in the world.
Okay. Sammy, because you're such a beautiful young ambassador, I'm going to ask you, what is one thing that us adults misunderstand about you youngsters who are, your perspective and how you're handling COVID? What is something that we maybe misunderstand or we could improve upon as adults and parents and teachers?
Yeah, so I think that definitely not all adults, but I think that some
Mm.
adults think that kids should just be maybe watching on their phones, like watching videos on their phones or playing video games. But really, us kids can make a huge difference in the world, just like you adults. And um, I know not all adults think that way, but I feel like some of them do. And I just want them to know that us kids can make a difference. And maybe we could make even more of a difference if you guys help out and support us.
You kids are making a difference. You youth changemakers I've taken a lot of notice of you and you're a big part of what I'm working on now. And could you tell me about the youth changemakers and this movement that seems to be happening? I feel that you youth makers are really improving the world. You're taking it into your own hands and it's amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, I feel like every day I am feeling that more and more youth are making an impact on the world and taking a stand for what they believe in. And I think that is just so amazing. And so many organizations such as World Changers or She is the Universe is helping with that um, and inspiring and motivating people to make such a big difference. And I think that's really cool.
It's amazing. So if you're a young world leader and you're wanting to make a difference, how do you start? How do you go about this?
Yeah, so if you're young like me and want to make a difference, just take it one step at a time. Start small, and then maybe you'll probably grow bigger, and your organization will grow bigger, and it'll just be really fun. So start within maybe a small group in your community with possibly your friends or family, and then it'll grow from there.
How do you keep your confidence when you're trying to achieve all these things? It must take a tremendous amount of strength and perseverance.
Yeah. So it kind of goes along with my motivation on how I kind of keep my confidence is knowing that I am hopefully inspiring so many people and inspiring them to make a difference. And then it'll be kind of like a chain reaction. They'll want to do something, they'll want to make a difference in their community, and then it'll go on from there.
It's amazing, Sammy. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Yeah. So something that I like to say is you don't just have to be an adult to make difference. You could be a kid too. And it all starts with you. You can make the world a better place. And kindness is contagious.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I encourage everyone to maybe start a small organization in your community or just start small and try to inspire maybe one of your friends. And yeah.
What are you most proud of? You've done so many amazing things.
So I would say I am most proud about being able to inspire people because I feel like it's made an impact in the world, and I really hope it has to inspire people to make a difference. So, yeah, that's what I would say I'm most proud of.
Well, I find you incredibly inspiring. That's why you're our first guest. So thank you. And I look forward to sharing this.
Thank you so much. So, yeah, hopefully it will inspire many girls around the world